Hello, my name is Kelsey Bock, formerly Masuda, and I know Zach Arrington through college. I played volleyball as a college athlete with his wife, Kate, and so we are good friends and we are longtime friends, but really encouraged by Zach's desire to share truth on social media and to bring just the goodness of how Jesus has affected so many people for the good and just how he has changed lives. So a little into my story, I guess, is, well, first of all, I'm living in St. Joseph, Michigan with my husband, and we own a few businesses, small businesses, one that is a fair trade and social justice boutique, and that is probably our main job that we do together. And then I do weddings and wedding work on the side with photography and videography. So that is what we do as far as our occupations go. However, I did grow up in Japan, and a little outside of Tokyo actually I grew up, and it was a really cool childhood I got to experience just because I did go to an international school, so we grew up with just diversity in race and religion and thought, and growing up in that environment I feel like was a huge key piece in molding who I am today and how I view the world. But we were able to hear the gospel growing up and go to church, and the international school I went to is Christian, so I learned a lot about Jesus growing up, and I always felt like it was a journey that I was on since I was little. I had moments when I was younger, like in middle school and elementary, where I felt really close to the Lord, and like aha moments, you know, you feel like the Lord is speaking to you and you've given your life to the Lord when you were young, but you have these moments where you've redefined your relationship with Jesus, and you understand there's a little bit more to it than just rules and good things to do and be a good person. So I feel like a lot of my childhood was trying to understand that more and more as I got older, but I really struggled with it because Japan, it's really hard as a Japanese person. I'm half Japanese, so my father is Japanese, my mother is American, so a little the best of both worlds, but you do get a little bit of both struggles in the sense of culturally. There's struggles to both sides, but being Japanese, a lot of the struggle there was performance issues and just feeling like you needed to be good and you needed to be the best. You needed to get good grades and find your identity in your work or find identity in what you do. And so that is super countercultural to what is preached in the Bible, you know, because you can't earn grace, you can't earn your ticket into heaven or whatever. So it's one of those things that I have always struggled with, is understanding that the love that is offered me as a gift from Jesus is more than what I can earn, you know, and saying that out loud is easier said than what you can actually feel inside. So in high school, I just had a really rough time. My family broke apart, and it was a tough, dark time for me, just being in depression, and I struggled with cutting as a expression of pain. So that was one thing that I struggled with a lot of my upper years in high school. I kept coming back to him over and over again and again. And then as the years went on, I went to college, I found a deeper sense of his peace and his love. And I remember one night in college being in a worship night, just feeling the complete surrender of that aspect of control or that aspect of performance or worthiness. I felt that release from myself, the pressure that I put on my shoulders to be a certain way or to love a certain way or identify as a certain way. This is my dog, Inu. Hi. But I had a really a moment where just felt baptized. I just felt baptized in the Spirit completely in college, and I gave my life to the Lord again, and I said, you know, I am a different person now. I will not be the person that I am putting pressure on myself to be. the peace that I have been able to carry, and the confidence that I've been able to carry since then has been complete night and day from who I was. I used to be like incredibly shy, like unbearably shy, like can't talk to people, can't pray out loud, just incredibly self-aware, if that makes sense, just very self-conscious, self-aware. And ever since I feel like I relinquished my control or my performance to the Lord, I felt a freedom that is unparalleled. I feel like a different person. People tell me I don't act or talk like the way that I used to when I was younger, and given we do all grow up, but at the same time, like, that freedom that the Lord gave me has opened doors that I could never even dream about. The boutique that we own is fair trade and social justice, so we promote products that are from all over the world, helping different causes or helping different economies around the world be better economically. We love organizations that are truly helping human trafficking, and that has been some of our favorite products in the store. And being able to tell that story to customers has been something that we felt our call to St. Joseph, Michigan. We live in a little beach town, and so being able to share those stories to customers, or to our slogan is creating socially conscious consumers. And so just if someone will learn something new every day, you know, that's great. So we have that boutique, and it's just a really cool way to see all the organizations that came through our alma mater in college, talking about their visions and their missions. One in particular in Lima, Peru, and Uganda is Known Supply Crochet Kids, and they help women have jobs that are fair wages and some wages that will support their families. And so we were able to go down there, actually piggybacking on a trip that I went down to Peru with Zach Arrington and their crew, doing missions trip in Lima, Peru. I was able to go on and meet some of these organizations, so and meet these women, meet the managers that are there in Peru, and see the facility where the clothes are made. And yeah, it was just a very rewarding experience, and just a very rewarding path that I feel like we are on. So all to say is that Jesus has completely changed my life. He has given me a freedom to be not just myself, but just more than myself. Like, I don't have to think about myself. I can think about what the Lord is doing and find joy and happiness through that. And it's really not about me, you know, like, you know, we are the main character of our books and stories, but at the same time, we're not, you know. So that was just a really cool, it's been a really cool path, and we're really excited to see what happens from here. So thanks, Zach, for the chance to share my story, and have a great day.